Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. So for today's video, I'm going to show you my DVD and Blu-ray collection. So yeah, this might be a very long video. I don't exactly know how long this video is going to be, but just grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a blanket, and just get comfy because this video is going to be a long one. So yeah. Alright, let's get started. So this first movie is a Blu-ray, and I only have 2 Blu-rays as of the moment. So this first one is One Direction, This Is Us. And I love the lenticular slipcover here. Yeah, the one thing that I'm not going to do in this video is that I'm not going to, open the cases and show you all of the cover art and, all of the inserts that are inside the cases because that would take too long. So yeah, I'm just going to show you the front and back covers. Okay. Next up, I have 13 Going on 30. And I love this movie, and I also love Jennifer Garner. The next movie that I have is 50 First Dates. It's a classic, guys. I mean, if you had to choose like one movie with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, I mean, this would be my top pick. I mean, I know that there's The Wedding Singer and maybe 1 or 2 other movies that star these two, Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, but this is my pick for one of the best Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore movies. It's just my opinion. Next up is one of my favorite movies, A Cinderella Story with Hilary Duff. And I always watch this movie pretty much year round, but I would say that the majority of the time that I watch this movie is in spooky season because I have the Halloween dance. So yeah. Next up, this movie is pretty underrated, but it's a Christmas classic, and yeah, I love this movie, and I watch it every Christmas. All I Want for Christmas, and like I said, it's a pretty underrated story, and it also has the little girl from Hocus Pocus, the girl who played Danny, Thora Birch. This is this little girl's name in real life, Thora Birch. And in this movie, she plays Hallie. And yeah, it's such a good movie. So underrated though. One of my favorites. The next one is Alpha. I've never seen this movie though, but I mean, I've seen the trailer, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks like a fun movie. The next one is one of my favorites. It's another chick flick that I usually watch around summertime. aquamarine, and it has Sarah Paxton, JoJo, not JoJo Siwa, because this was filmed in like the early 2000s, and then it also has like Emma Roberts, but I only like Sarah Paxton and JoJo. Next I have, this is basically like a double pack. This has Babe and Babe Pig in the City. Yeah. Classic. This next one is Because of Winn-Dixie. I actually read the book Because of Winn-Dixie. Yeah, it's a pretty good book. And yeah, this one actually also comes with a slipcover. Pretty much the same thing. This one is Black Beauty. And I love stories about horses, guys. Black Beauty, The Black Stallion, Disney's Secretariat. Yeah. I love horses, guys. I do. But overall I love stories about any kind of animal. You know, whether it's domestic animals or wild animals. Next is the Blues Brothers. This next one is pretty much a classic. Yeah. Breakfast at Tiffany's with Audrey Hepburn. I also want to get what's another movie that has Audrey Hepburn in it? My Fair Lady, I think. Is that her? I think so. Yeah. So next is Bride Wars. Oh, sorry guys. I'm sorry about the glare, guys. It's just these windows back here behind me are not helping because there's such like a huge glare, and yeah, it doesn't really help. So yeah, Bridesmaids. And I love the pink case. I love the fact that the case itself is pink. Next up is one of my favorite movies. It's a sports movie, and I'm not really big on sports. You know, I'm not really kind of a sports kind of girl, but I like this movie. Bring It On. It's just a really good movie from the early 2000s. Yeah. In fact, I actually have a story time that goes along with this movie. So yeah, if you want to hear this story time that kind of tags along with this movie, comment down below and I'll do that. I'll make that video. Next up is Cars 2. I kind of want to get this movie updated to Blu-ray. I also need Cars 1 on Blu-ray. Now, out of the 3 Cars movies, Cars 1, 2, or 3, Cars 1 is the best, in my opinion. this next one is a Halloween classic, Casper. Yeah. Alright, next I have Castaway with Tom Hanks. I absolutely love Tom Hanks. Yeah, guys, I am such a huge fan of Tom Hanks. I love all of his work. I mean, he's, the Polar Express and countless other movies of his. Yeah, I could go on and on about Tom Hanks. I mean, like, he's even done movies where he's, like, I don't want to say dressed up as, but no, because, well, it's like he was taking on the characters of, which he was, taking on the characters of Mr. Fred Rogers and Walt Disney. So yeah, which I actually don't have either of those movies in my DVD and Blu-ray collection, which I need to get those. But anyway, the next movie that I have here, The Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss. In fact, about the Dr. Seuss movies, like this one and another one that we both know, well, that we all know and love, I guess, like the granddaughter of Dr. Seuss. I don't know how many granddaughters he has, but one of the granddaughters of Dr. Seuss actually said that she didn't like, I think she said that she didn't like either this movie or the other Dr. Seuss movie that I have in my collection. And yeah. And that was an article that I read, and yeah, I was like, wait, how can anyone not like the Dr. Seuss movies? I mean, they're classics. Anyway. Okay, so the next one is The Chronicles of Narnia. The Lion, the Witch, and the World. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Sorry, I couldn't say that. Yeah. Next, I have two different versions of this movie. It's, two different versions of the same movie, but, so I have Cinderella. So this one is the Platinum Edition. So it's the 2-disc Platinum Edition, and it also has this like really cool opening on like the slipcover. So I'll take the slipcover off. Yeah, I'll just show you the inside so that way you know. Yeah, see? There's the first disc and the second disc. So yeah, this is the 2-disc Platinum Edition of Cinderella. And I love her, guys. She's like my second favorite Disney princess. Of course, my first favorite is Belle, but I don't have Beauty and the Beast, be it either the animated movie or the live action retake. but I really want to get those movies on Blu-ray. Or if not Blu-ray, then DVD. So yeah, like I said, this is the Platinum 2-disc edition of Cinderella. And then this one is just the DVD version. And actually this one, this version of Cinderella, I actually won this through, what is it called? The Disney Movie Insiders? Where you have to redeem some points and you get free stuff. So I chose the mystery DVD, and this is what I got. The DVD version of Cinderella. And I got it for free from the Disney Movie Rewards, or the Disney Movie Insiders. Which actually, they ended their program, last year, I think? Pretty sure it was last year. But anyway, at least I got something. At least I got a free DVD out of this. So yeah. Okay, so I've already showed you these two. The Platinum edition of Cinderella, the DVD version of Cinderella, and I now have the Blu-ray of the live-action Cinderella. And of course I used to have the DVD for this, but I lost it because I've played this version so many times. Woo! My bad. But yeah, now I have the Blu-ray version of this. Let me just see if it came off the thing inside of the case. Nope, it's good. So next is Coco. And this also has a slipcover. This is just the DVD. It's not the Blu-ray. It's just the DVD. So next is Dear John. Here's Dinosaur. So next I have Dumbo. And I have the animated classic as well as the live action retake. So here they are, just side by side. I love this picture of Dumbo right here. So next I have Eloise. The stories about the 6-year-old little mischievous girl. Yeah, I have both of the movies. I have Eloise at the Plaza, which is this one. And I have Eloise at Christmas time. And I love both of these movies because they both star Julie Andrews, and I love her. See, there she is right there. here she is again, right here. So next is a couple of Elvis movies. So I have this Elvis double pack, which has 2 movies, Blue Hawaii and Paradise Hawaiian Style. And I actually wanted this DVD pack because of Blue Hawaii, because I think it's in this movie where he sings Can't Help Falling in Love. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. And then I have Elvis Lives, the 25th anniversary concert. So it's not really a movie, more of a concert. More of like a documentary. So next I have Enchanted. I need to find Disenchanted on either DVD or Blu-ray. Actually, I really want to upgrade this to Blu-ray. So next I have Finding Nemo. Here's a classic, Forrest Gump. And the back. Yeah, guys, like I said, I'm a huge fan of Tom Hanks. Right there. I'm a huge fan of Tom Hanks, and I love his work. But yeah, I do need to get what's the name of the movie that he stars in as Mr. Rogers? Like, what's the title of the movie? Oh, It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. So I need to get that either on Blu-ray or DVD. Well, actually, I prefer to have it on Blu-ray. And then I also need Saving Mr. Banks. And that's the movie where he portrays Walt Disney. So yeah. Next is another Halloween movie, Fun Size, with Victoria Justice. Here is a movie with Selena Gomez. It's called Getaway. It's a really good movie. It's more of like an action thriller kind of movie over anything else. I remember one time I was actually watching this movie with my uncle, and he saw this car. Where is it? This car right here. He saw this car in the movie and he's like, I want that car. Yeah. And he really liked the movie as well. But he's like, I want this car. So he was like basically pointing out the fact that, he wanted the car that Ethan Hawke was driving. So anyway, G-Force. And I love the fact that one of these, what are these, hamsters or gerbils or something? I don't know. But anyway, I love the fact that I think it's this one. I love the fact that this one's name is Juarez. I love that. So next is basically a 3 movie pack. It's like a 3 chick flick movie pack, and it's just called the Girls Rule Collection. So this has Mean Girls, Clueless, and She's the Man. I love this picture of Brittany Murphy. Next I have Godzilla. Going in Style. Never seen this, but it does look interesting. Goodfellas. Grease. Here's The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio. And I love this picture of him right here. So here I have the final season of Hannah Montana. And it comes with like this memory book as well as the DVDs. Next is Heaven is Real, which it definitely is. Next is a Halloween classic, Hocus Pocus, and I watch this every year on Halloween. Yeah. So guys, here is the other Dr. Seuss movie that I was talking about, The Grinch. So, I think I said before when I showed you The Cat in the Hat, I think I said that, Dr. Seuss's granddaughter, or one of his granddaughters, I'm not really sure, but I guess one of his granddaughters said that she hated either one of these movies, either Cat in the Hat or The Grinch, or I don't know, maybe she hated them both. And so that's why another Dr. Seuss live action movie was never made. So yeah, but I was like, how can anyone hate the Dr. Seuss live action movies like these? But then again, everybody has their own opinions. Alright, next, Inside Out. Yeah, I kind of want to upgrade this to Blu-ray, and I also want to buy Inside Out 2 on Blu-ray as well. Next, this movie stars Robin Williams, and this movie is like literally so underrated. I think it might be one of his most underrated movies to date. But it's called Jack. And in this movie, I don't really want to give too much away, but he's basically going into, what is it, the fourth grade, I think? No, fifth grade. Fifth grade, because it says down here, Jack Powell is about to tackle his biggest adventure ever, the fifth grade. So, yeah. So yeah, this has Robin Williams, and it also has Jennifer Lopez, as well as Fran Drescher. I think that's how you say your last name, Fran Drescher. Yeah, this movie is like literally so underrated, but I love it. The next movie, I also see this as like a Halloween kind of movie because it has that like spooky vibe and kind of like adventurous, like, you know, that kind of adventurous mood, and yet it's also kind of spooky in a way. But it's Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. And I remember reading the books in school. I think it was high school when we read one of the books. Next, this movie could also be watched during the Halloween season, but this is Maleficent, and this is on Blu-ray. DVD. The version that I have is on DVD here, but I do want to upgrade this to DVD. Blu-ray. I also want to find the sequel to this, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, and I want to get it on Blu-ray. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay. Okay, next is Marley and Me. Yeah, this is another movie that I want to get on Blu-ray. But Marley is so cute. So cute. Next is Mary Poppins. I also want to get this movie on Blu-ray. I also want to find Mary Poppins Returns on Blu-ray. And the reason why I want to get the sequel is because of that scene with Dick Van Dyke. Yeah, I'm a huge Julie Andrews fan, as well as a huge Dick Van Dyke fan. Next is Matilda. Just a classic movie. In fact, one of my little cousins saw this movie and she was like, I don't know, she was like 7 at the time, and she kind of had long hair, longer than Matilda's, and she was like, oh, you know, I kind of want to have that look that Matilda has, you know, with the bangs and the red ribbon. So yeah, she cut her hair all by herself to make herself look more like Matilda. Mrs. Doubtfire. You know I had to have this, guys. But I'm wondering if this movie is on Blu-ray. Yeah. If you haven't noticed, guys, I really want to update, well, not really update, but upgrade the majority of my movies to Blu-ray instead of having them on DVD. Because I didn't realize until I watched the live action Cinderella on Blu-ray how much better Blu-ray is rather than DVDs. Don't get me wrong, I love both DVDs and Blu-rays, but I just think that Blu-rays are so much better. But yeah, of course I'm going to keep some of my movies on DVD format. I'm just going to upgrade some of them. But yeah, so I figured that I should show these together because I have two of these DVD sets, I guess. Mr. Rogers, guys. I grew up with him. I absolutely love him. He was a part of my childhood. So yeah, I have two DVD sets here. So this one, it's called, well, it's a Beautiful Day collection, and it includes 30 classic episodes from 1979 to 2001. And then here's this one. So this one is the Mr. Rogers Meets New Friends collection. And this one also includes 30 episodes from 1979 to 2001. But yeah, I'm very happy to own both of these because I love Mr. Rogers. And I also need to get both of the Mr. Rogers movies on Blu-ray, if not DVD. You know, the documentary and the biopic as well. So yeah. All right, next is Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Next is another chick flick, Monte Carlo, and this has Selena Gomez in it, and I love her. I really do. I love this picture back here too. This picture of her and the Eiffel Tower. Next is another movie with Dick Van Dyke in it, Night at the Museum. Yeah. Here is another Halloween movie, guys. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Next is Ocean's 11 with Frank Sinatra. Sorry. This is the Pixar Short Films collection. This is volume 1. Another Tom Hanks movie, guys. One of the best. One of the best Tom Hanks movies and one of the best Christmas movies. In fact, this is my #1 favorite Christmas movie of all time. Now, the opinion might be controversial, but it's just my opinion. More Julie Andrews movies, guys. The Princess Diaries. So, The Princess Diaries 1. And The Princess Diaries 2. Here is Princess Protection Program with Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato. Next movie is Rookie of the Year. Where did I get that from? No, Remember the Titans. This is The Rookie. This one is Rookie of the Year. Rugrats, guys. Classics here. So, the Rugrats movie, the original, and Rugrats in Paris. Oh boy. The Sandlot. So, I just watched the trailer for this movie, and it looks like a really good movie. The Secret Garden. And this is from 1994, I believe. I think it's 1994. Next up is Secret of the Wings. Just a really cool Disney movie. And yeah, here's the case. And I love the fact that the wings sparkle. Selena, guys. This movie, I definitely want to upgrade to Blu-ray because I think when you have it on Blu-ray, you have all the deleted scenes and some other really cool bonus features. So yeah. Another chick flick, Sleepover. And this movie has Sarah Paxton from Aquamarine. Tarzan. This is the collector's 2-disc edition. The Tigger movie. Yeah, I want to upgrade most of my Disney movies to Blu-ray. Another classic, guys. So yeah, this is my first favorite movie, and then my second, Titanic. Here I have Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4. I need to get these two upgraded to Blu-ray, and I also have to find Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2 on Blu-ray. The Vow, and this has Channing Tatum and Rachel McAdams. The Wizard of Oz, and this movie is also on Blu-ray. But I love the fact that this came with a slipcover. So here's the back of the slipcover, and I love this photo of Judy Garland. Here I have Wizards of Waverly Place, and this is the TV show, Wizards of Waverly Place. And then I have the Wizards of Waverly Place movie. This is the extended edition. And finally, I have The Wizards Return, Alex versus Alex. So yeah. So guys, that's it for my DVD and Blu-ray collection. I certainly hope that you have enjoyed this video, this very long video, but it was fun filming this video for you guys. I certainly hope that you got a taste of my movies, the movies that I like. So yeah, if you liked this video, guys, please make sure to like the video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell so that way you'll never miss another video from me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.